at this out-of-town viewer's house and switched up the space just by looking around in other rooms in the house. So the sofas, make yourself at home, why don't you? The sofas that you had here before are now gone, and you found a sectional. You didn't buy this. You found this somewhere else in the house.
That was in the basement in the TV room. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, okay, we're doing the swap. We took the two gray sofas. I'm very comfortable here. I think I'm going to do the whole segment here.
Yeah.
We took the two gray sofas and we sent them downstairs, and they work way better because they're kind of a darker gray and they have a beautiful red wall. So I like the contrast.
Nice.
So it serves a better purpose. And then this sectional is white. And I kind of like that it makes the space a little lighter, it looks lighter, because we have that green color on the walls, which is everywhere in the house.
Yeah.
And the sectional shape works better because it's a narrow and very tall, high room.
Yes.
So by furnishing one of the corner, you can fit more people and a bigger piece of furniture, and then we just move the two side tables on either side. So it still works because the window is right here, right behind here.
Okay.
And I really think that the green works better now. Do you think, guys? Do you think that the green playing off against the white is much better?
So the issue is, I mean, the walls are huge and it's all open concept. They didn't necessarily want the work of changing the paint color, so you had to work with what you had. So you kept the green but lightened it up with this lovely slip-covered sofa.
And they're not too fond of that green paint color either. So sometimes it's like, okay, we got to work with what the space and the walls are offering us. And like you said, it's such a big house, two-story, everything's open. Once you start painting the first floor, you got to carry the same paint on the second floor. So, but there's always if there's a way, there's a will.
Yeah.
I like to believe in that.
A will, there's a way.
What? That's
will,
the opposite?
there's a way. Well, whatever.
Oh. In French, we must say, oh yeah, in French, everything is like comes first.
It is.
That's why.
Yes.
You see, translation. Thanks, Trace.
So these paddles, you actually found, you didn't buy anything, so you found them in another room in the house. In the bedroom. So we've got a shot of that. They had them above the bed, which is a really nice way to, use paddles. If they're outdoorsy people, this is a way to bring some of that inside. So
and they were installed like this, like staggered, one on top of each other.
But you didn't do that.
No.
Why?
Because, well, first of all, I found them at Canadian Tire. So people I know, they'll be like, wow, I love the paddle thing. Where do we find that? Well, Canadian Tire, for a very good price, has those paddles, actually.
Okay.
And the reason why I've installed them as a crisscross pattern, it's because we have very high ceilings. So visually, it takes more space on the wall. So just picture those paddles just installed at eye level on top of each other. It wouldn't create the same impact.
Right.
So just by, installing them in a cross pattern, it changes the whole look. And it already, like before, it was more like a contemporary without any personality or style with the gray sofa. It was very generic. Now we're starting to give it a signature.
Absolutely. And you know what? When you have those big walls and you don't necessarily want to invest in a huge piece of art, this is a really good way to do it.
I know.
What a great way to solve that issue.
For a couple $100s, you furnished a whole, wall. So, but that was the start of it.
That's the start of it. You're going to go even further next time we see this space, but I like it. This is a good start.
I'm going to go shopping. So.
Yeah, we're going to go shopping.